Ranking number 1 means nothing if AI never cites you. Now, on to the AI learning.
Welcome to the SEO magnet system. In a zero-click search world, our objective shifts from chasing rankings to earning citations inside AI-generated answers. In this session from DDS Vibe Academy, we will show how to engineer your content so models repeatedly reference your brand as the authoritative source. Search is now dominated by zero-click results. Generative engines compile full answers directly on the results page, so users often never visit our sites. As clicks decline, traditional keyword rankings lose impact. To stay visible, we must design content that these engines can readily extract, trust, and cite. This creates a paradigm shift. From ranking to citation. Instead of optimizing for 10 blue links, we optimize to become the most trustworthy source for generative systems. That means focusing on authoritative content and the unique trust signals AI models require to select us for explicit citation in their answers. Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO, builds on your existing SEO foundation. Technical SEO still ensures speed, accessibility, and crawlability. GEO adds a semantic layer on top, structuring information so models can interpret it precisely. Well-implemented GEO lets the same page perform in both traditional and generative search. Large language models do not read pages like humans. They extract semantic structure, clear question-answer pairs, and machine-readable claims. Valid schema markup turns each page into a data object with entities, claims, and relationships. Our job is to present clean, unambiguous structures that models can confidently transform into answers. We use a 9-layer citation architecture to organize work. The base deals with site structure and discovery. The middle layers add page-level semantics and schema. The top layers refine content into extraction-ready answers. By progressing up this pyramid, we systematically reduce ambiguity and increase our likelihood of being cited. Layer 1 focuses on comprehensive JSON-LD implementation. We define each content type, from articles to FAQs, map navigation elements like breadcrumbs and images, and identify entities such as the organization, website, and individual pages. Together, these objects form a machine-readable map that anchors how models perceive your domain. Translating content into machine-native language means turning unstructured prose into defined entities and attributes. We remove ambiguity about purpose, specify names, descriptions, URLs, and identifiers, and expose relationships between concepts. This process allows AI systems to parse your pages as structured data blocks instead of loose narrative text. Incomplete schema markup is risky. Missing required fields force models to guess context. Validation errors can cause the entire payload to be rejected, bypassing the extraction layer entirely. Even partial or inconsistent implementations signal low authority. Robust, validated JSON-LD is therefore a non-negotiable prerequisite for reliable citation. Answer capsules are our highest leverage change. At the start of each section, we place a concise, direct answer written for immediate extraction. Below it, we add supporting context, evidence, and detail for human readers. This structure serves both audiences while maximizing the probability that models lift our capsule verbatim. To engineer a strong answer capsule, keep sentences short, factual, and self-contained. Avoid transitions and marketing language. State exactly what the concept is and why it matters, using complete schemas where relevant. Done correctly, a single paragraph can give models everything they need to quote your site with confidence. An important anti-pattern is burying the actual answer several paragraphs down. Models prioritize the earliest clear response. Long anecdotes are often skipped. When the key statement falls outside the extraction window, your page loses citation potential. Always front-load value, so the first screen delivers a complete quotable answer. Research highlights 5 tactics for winning citations. Use an authoritative tone grounded in precise language. Include hard, parsable statistics. Reference credible experts. Provide deep coverage that addresses adjacent questions. and maintain a logical technical flow. Together, these elements signal expertise and reduce the model's need to switch sources. We also remove 4 damaging anti-patterns. Promotional fluff without evidence is ignored. Vague generalities produce low confidence. Keyword stuffing triggers penalties. And burying answers undermines extraction. Eliminating these behaviors protects your entity's authority and helps models treat your content as a dependable factual reference. Looking ahead to 2026, several practices are no longer worth maintaining. Unstructured promotional brand pages, scattered third-party verification widgets, and isolated mobile-only markup add little value for AI systems. Redirect those development resources toward structured, semantic frameworks that directly enhance machine understanding and citation readiness. Layer 8 introduces the site-level discovery stack. We manage crawler access with precise instruction files and offer semantic maps tailored to AI. At the root level, robots.txt and LLMs.txt coordinate how models discover public HTML content. Clear, factual summaries here strengthen how your brand entity is initially interpreted. Robots.txt is now a gatekeeper for AI. If you block key user agents, your brand disappears from their search answers. Ensure dedicated AI crawlers, such as Claude-focused and other LLM bots, receive explicit permission to access your content. Access is a prerequisite before any optimization or citation work can matter. The LLMs.txt file acts as a machine-readable sitemap. Use it to provide a concise, factual brand description without hype, pricing, or competitor mentions. Then link to core content collections in Markdown. This focused overview teaches models what your organization does and where to find your most authoritative resources. Building entity authority requires more than content volume. First, define your brand as a consistent entity across every digital touchpoint. Next, continuously supply valid schemas, verified statistics, and authoritative material. Over time, these signals compound into stronger citation metrics and a larger share of generative model outputs. To operationalize GEO, follow a simple routine. Regularly validate all schema implementations. Update answer capsules so each key page opens with a clean, extractable response. Finally, verify crawler access for relevant AI agents. This ongoing checklist keeps your site aligned with how modern models discover, trust, and cite content.